I just bought all of that. I'm thinking there could be $50,000 to $100,000 profit here, and that's not including some of the stuff that I haven't showed you yet, which is big specialty stuff, which could be another 100 grand. So hello my friends, and welcome back to me, I mean, basically paradise. To some of you, it's just a giant pile of anxiety. You guys saw in the previous videos that we've been building up to this that we bought a lot of stuff and we've hauled off a lot of stuff. And even though we've hauled off probably 10 trailer loads of stuff, it still just kind of looks like we haven't made a dent. But we have. But we're running out of storage space. So we're here again today, and the way we're handling this is, since I bought everything, I'm going through from the list of most valuable to least valuable, kind of. Meaning the most valuable stuff we're getting out of here the quickest, because that's the stuff that we don't want to get damaged or disappear up here. It's also the stuff that we'll be able to sell the quickest and recoup a lot of our, original investment. As we get these items back to the shop, we will go through them and figure out what's running, what's not, and kind of what the actual value is. I just walked up to the steamroller that's been sitting here forever that I haven't really had a chance to look at yet, and I was like, oh, it's got the key in it. And then just out of habit, I just grabbed the key and went to spin it. It hasn't started, but listen to that guy. So anyways, with that said, we're gonna start loading up. I did a selfie video on this, so those of you who just saw my last video already know what happened, but I walked by, I was like, oh, it's got a key in it, and it cranked over.
It did?
Yeah. I think it killed the battery, but
well,
it should fire right up. I know, this thing.
Let's go!
Fire right up.
You just need a battery.
Or just a jumper cables and probably some starting fluid, and maybe some fuel.
You got jumper cables, bud?
Did Hans just have a stroke? Because it felt a lot like some sort of spike in something in his body. So I think got blocked. Part of his brain quit working. Kind of slumped off to the, I don't know. I'm guessing.
This is a roller?
It's a roller.
It compact?
That's also a trailer.
Do they vibrate?
Yeah, Vibrostat.
Reading. Bud, can you spread these? Please add donkey noises to that.
The amount of time and energy that goes into trying to sell something, like on the classifieds or dealing with phone calls or dealing with people that want to come look at it, is insane. So there has to be a pretty wide margin between the scrap value of the item and what a retail value would be. For example, this right here, this bucket lift has potential still. Supposedly the motor's still good. The guy got beat up yesterday, don't mind that, but to somebody, they might look at that and say, hey, I could use that on my farm, I could use that at my home, whatever. I'll give you $1,500 for it, because that's probably all it's worth to somebody who has to do a bunch of work to it. Might not even be worth that. But the scrap value is easily $1,500, maybe more. So let's say somebody was willing to even give me $2,500, or we were able to ask $2,500 for it, but it was only worth $1,500 in scrap. Well, the time, energy, and resources it takes to actually sell something for a retail customer is actually sometimes more than what that extra margin would be. So what I'm saying is it could make more sense to take some stuff like that and scrap it for a little bit less than what we could sell it for, because the time and energy that goes into selling something. So I wanted to explain that to you so that you don't think that we're just scrapping stuff just because we're careless and thoughtless, because that's not the case. We're actually going through every single item here, trying to establish, a good home for it. We got fuel, we got starting fluid, and we've got good attitudes, right?
If it doesn't start, it's worth how much? If it starts, it's worth how much, roughly?
I have not been in the steamroller market recently, so.
Are they called steamrollers or cold rollers? WD-40 Skeeter. Here we go. Come on, baby. that smoke, bud?
That's not the good smoke, Dave.
Hold on. Brett? Smoky old girl. Sounds like it's gonna run. I don't know how much time we want to spend on it right here.
Did that red truck go away?
Yeah, well, that's a good sign. Sounds like it will run. Just probably got to fix the fuel line, maybe change a filter. Sounds pretty healthy other than that. But we're running out of daylight, so we got to keep on loading. This is a big air conditioning unit that looks like it experienced some sort of fire. Wait, no. This air conditions planes too. So like when you're sitting on the ramp and they run the air conditioner up to the plane, this runs cold air into aircraft. If the fire was just on the outside and not on the inside, then the whole thing might actually be good, so we'll see. Ooh, this is something that our old boy Hunter would get involved in. I'm seeing a giant turbo-looking apparatus. See, the fire wasn't inside here. Looks like a tire caught on fire or something and then burnt this, but this all looks decent. Let's get this trailer pulled out of the way and get the TerraStar pulled through here. That fuel filter's probably plugged up. We'll just load it. All right, let's check out the first trailer load. We've got a Ditch Witch trencher with a pipe layer attachment. Older model, looks to be complete, a little rough, tires are flat. 1,200 hours, not bad. Looks like a decent machine actually. I'd have to do some homework, but I would guess running, this thing brings 5 to 10 grand, somewhere in there. Current condition, probably buy as a project for 2,500 bucks. Then we've got some implement attachments for like a garden tractor, farm tractor, sweeper, and a snow blower. They're John Deere attachments, so that makes them worth more, but 1,000 bucks a piece, somewhere in there. Then we have a Zamboni attachment that goes on the tractor, I believe, and it's designed to create ice, at least 1,000 bucks. Godwin pump, that's a really nice pump. I don't know if it runs, it should. Those pumps are worth big money, especially being a dry prime with a, looks like a 6 or an 8-inch outlet. That's every bit of 5 grand, probably more. Running, functioning, good wheels and tires, ready to roll away, probably 7,500 bucks. Hydrojet aerification, yeah, it's a golf green water injection aerifier aerator. So it injects water and air into golf turf. There's one with 108 hours for sale for 3,900 bucks and about 1,000 bucks. Between, on the low end, $10,000 on this trailer. On the higher end, probably somewhere in the $15,000 to $17,000 range if we like get it all dolled up and ready for sale. Not a bad load. I mean, that's actually, it's another huge chunk of our original investment that we'll be able to recoup. Now we have more trailers to load.
Trailer number 2 is loaded. Time to get the tow truck loaded up. The little blue tractor over there that they said actually ran really well.
So this is what I'm actually kind of excited about. It's a Rhino tractor, really low hours, like 600 hours or something. He said it was like his pride and joy, ran and drove great. It's got like new tires on it. He loaned it to a neighbor, came back, and he said it was shifting funny, so I don't know if the transmission's bad or if it's just low on fluid. They never checked it, so they don't know. Great little garden tractor though. These things are actually surprisingly very popular on the resale market. People love these little, I believe it's 4-wheel drive garden tractors. Could be some good money in this one if it runs.
Can you tell them the news?
What's the good news?
Got your concrete mixer.
All right, you want to know the good news? We just got a phone call, and the concrete mixing drum that we pulled off of the concrete truck from a while back, somebody made us an offer to buy it today. So $1,500, $2,000, something like that. It's like 20% of the purchase price. Circle of life. Goes around, comes around. Get it? Because it's a mixing. Over here just giving excellent jokes to Nate, and he's just leaving me
in one ear out the other.
Yep. It's another one of those units that could be good for the right buyer. It's a tar trailer for like an asphalt company or somebody.
You're the strongest man alive, Alan.
Trailers left to fill, the semi, lowboy, and the Dave just showed up with another gooseneck. While we still have a lot of stuff over there, we have just made a deal to buy a dozer and a crawler loader and 2 forklifts. I also bought the Elgin street sweeper, which is the Elgin Whirlwind model, which supposedly is a really popular one. Got a bunch of extra brushes, pretty low miles, like 15,000 miles. Everything looks to be complete. They said it drove here. Do I need a street sweeper? No. Do I want a street sweeper? Yeah, I kind of want to play with one. Also purchased this. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a 3,000 gallon per hour water filtration plant called a ROWPU, R-O-W-P-U, reverse osmosis water purification unit. And it can literally filter 3,000 gallons an hour of swamp water and turn it into clean, drinkable water. The military uses these things like crazy, and this fits up with a lot of those bladders and bags and hoses that we got on the last load. All I know is that the hours on it look pretty low, and the price new for the military was $748,000. It's got a big generator, it's got reverse osmosis. I'm sure it's a maintenance nightmare, it probably needs filters and stuff like that, but can't go wrong. I'm actually really impressed right now. That forklift weighs 18,000 pounds, or 17 and some change. And the old Sandy's just picking her up. I'm probably within the lifting charge of this thing, but man, it's so big, I was not expecting that. Back to work. Machine. It's like a brand new aerator. It has like 100 hours on it, if that. It's got a big water tank with a pump. And then you got this guy right here, which I believe is a turf sweeper designed for golf courses. We're full though. We gotta load Dave's trailer and then we are out of here. We are all loaded up. We got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks and trailers loaded. Lots of good stuff. Today's some really exciting stuff, really valuable stuff that I didn't really realize was as valuable as it was. I would say we've probably got $35,000, $40,000 worth of stuff on the low end today. The other load we had another 35,000, 40,000. So I think we're in the black already, and we still have some high dollar stuff to move. So we're gonna head back to the shop and see what runs, what doesn't, what's junk, what's good, what we're keeping, and what we're selling, and we'll see you there.
All right, so we brought back a whole bunch of stuff from Colville, a bunch of treasures. As you can see, we got aerators, we got tractors, we got the AC units, we got stuff that we got started the other day that you'll see here in a minute. Dave got called away to Donald Trump's house to watch Sound of Freedom, so he's not gonna be here today. You're gonna have to put up with me and Alan and Hans. We're gonna get some of this stuff started so that we can get it hopefully sold to you guys. If you see anything you like, hit us up. What's our email? What's our email?
Info@HeavyDSparks.com.
Info@HeavyDSparks.com. If you see anything you like, hit us up. It's all for sale.
Situation we ran into was obviously fuel tank was completely empty. Thought maybe they just did a good thing and emptied the tank for us before it sat forever. No, it turns out this line was just cracked and destroyed. It's an aerator, I guess this is. I don't know how these things work, I have no idea. All I know, these wires shouldn't look like this. Put new ends on those, put a new battery in this thing, get it fired up. Because this unit has like the aerator itself, has some tanks, trailer. Bud, you gonna start a lawn mowing business with this?
Sure.
Yeah, we're leaking.
That's because the fuel line, to be expected, is just bad.
Fuel hose is completely shot. We got the battery in.
What's got fuel, Alan?
We'll just shut it off. There we go. Yeah.
I don't think he still knows.
No, he has no idea. We now have power to this bad boy.
This is your new key. Sorry for your loss of your tool. You just want to see if it fires up?
Yeah.
I think if it's in a neutral position,
What's
it won't
about
go
this?
anywhere. You guys ready?
Yep. Hold it up.
Watch out, everyone's yard. We're not coming to aerate. Bud, plant some grass at your house right come aerate.
So I'm working on a tractor here. It looks like the priming pump handle's missing off it with a giant gaping hole into the injector pump. I think I probably just need to plug that hole. I'm gonna find me some sort of a clamp and something rubber to stick in there. So I went down to Ace Hardware, got a rubber stopper, and stuck it down into that little hole down in there. And then I'm gonna take this little C-clamp I bought, tighten it down.
Really nice exhaust. Oh yeah, this one's building a motor track at my house in no time.
We gotta make sure we got fuel right here.
You got lots
Why
of
is it blackish looking?
What kind of fuel did you put in here?
Put nice clean stuff in there. I think it's only really pumping because of the gravity feed.
Go on this little tractor for a few hours now. I think maybe the pump is just not strong enough. It's weak or it's bad or something. We've replaced fuel lines, we've done all that. We've made sure battery's good. It's just not pumping enough fuel. So what I want to do is I want to get one of those spikes set up. One of those defense spike things in the back that you're obsessed with.
The ones that I want. Yeah.
We might want to play with one of those.
Deducting one out of my inventory.
You wish that was part of your inventory.
We had the air conditioners. They're 3-phase. We didn't have a good outlet for 3-phase connection here. So we grabbed a generator, a military generator that has a 3-phase and is also wired up for the proper voltage. But the air compressor, somebody cut the wires on it, so I had to take the front panel off and wire directly. And I used some cheaper wire just for testing, but it's heavy enough to handle the current. And so we're going to try it out.
What did we have to do to get this running?
Oil, we put some coolant in, not much. We had to change the rubber fuel lines. The same issue we keep having on all these machines with bad fuel lines. We had to replace the fuel lines on this, and I replaced all of them. Now that we got the generator running, now we got a switch box for multiple generators. We didn't need it, but it's connected in. We'll first start it on vent and make sure that the vent motor works. Good sign. It sucks and blows. That's just vent, not air conditioning yet. Oh. But it's warm still. We got to turn the AC part on now. That clicks on the compressor. Now it'll take a couple minutes for the compressor to get the whole system ready for cooling. It sucks and blows. Whoa! Right here, real cool.
So, generator working, AC units working, and there's two. We brought back like how many?
There must be like 10 or 12. These two I've tested and they're working.
And everything we found is all the same. So like that AC unit was cut just like the bottom AC unit. This little International, good, not great. She runs off of starting fluid, but we're gonna have to throw a little bit of time and effort into it. The greatest thing about the aerator is it's literally like a business on the go, like ready to go. It has its own trailer, which is a nice trailer, double axle, side loading ramp, toolbox, tank, pump, another tank. So literally this thing is ready to go. If you want an aerating business ready to go, send an email to info@HeavyDSparks.com. Send over an offer, and you got a business ready to go right here.
For some more randomness of stuff we brought back from Colville, here, feast your eyes on a hedgehog. This is a hedgehog, kind of like a caltrop, right?
A giant caltrop.
Like a caltrop. It's supposed to stop tanks, right?
No.
5 tons?
5-ton trucks, it'll rip out tires and stuff. Any tired vehicle.
The bigger version of these is supposed to stop a tank, right?
There'll be a much heavier duty one.
It's like a miniature version to stop like minivans and soccer moms.
Yeah, but you'll also see these around some government offices.
Okay.
And so they'll to stop vehicles, cars, trucks, pickup trucks.
Have you ever seen one get used?
No.
I think that's what we ought to do. We ought to put it to
Really?
the test and see what it can stop. We're gonna find something to try and put it to the test and see if this hedgehog will actually stop a vehicle, and then maybe we'll just put them all out in front of the shop. This is what I want you to do. I want you to comment below what you want us to run into this hedgehog. I have like 30 of these. I'm gonna set one up somewhere. I'm gonna run into it. What do you think this hedgehog could stop? What do you want to see destroyed by the hedgehog? Put it in the comments. And then if you want to buy one, info@HeavyDSparks.com. You want to see another random thing we got? Come with me. When we used to go to the airport as a kid, my dad would park out in the parking and we'd have to wait inside this building for the shuttle to come. Well, those buildings are gone until now. We have the airport shuttle terminals. I think there's 6 or 7, maybe even 8 of them sitting out there. Anyway, that was part of the deal. So we're bringing them all back. Some of the glass is missing in some, but most of them are fully intact. and I think they would make great greenhouses. But that is probably one of the most random things I've ever hauled. If you're interested in the greenhouse life or a storage shed, or if you have a shuttle stop that you want to put out in front of your house, email me, info@HeavyDSparks.com. This could be yours.